Mike Idlis here for 30 Go, hanging out with the members of Dumptruck in their luxurious basement rehearsal space. And after hearing their brand new album called Positively Dumptruck, pardon the pun, but you won't be dumping on these guys. Well, welcome to the show, guys, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourselves and what instruments you play?
Sure, I'm Seth. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Michael. I play bass.
I'm Kirk. I play guitar and sing.
Now, how long have you guys been together?
Well, the band as a whole, well, Kirk and I have been together about 3 years. The band in its present state has been together about 6 months. Michael joined the band in December.
Ah, so how do you like playing in the band, Mike?
It's wild.
How did you hook up with these guys?
I've known Kirk and Seth for a real long time.
You're all from Boston?
No, we're all from Connecticut.
Connecticut? What made you come to Boston?
Hell,
Connecticut.
You ever been to Connecticut?
Kind of lax, I guess.
I actually just moved up here to join the group. I've only lived here since December. I was living in New York. They called me up, and so I moved down.
Moved up.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a step up anyways.
I just got real sick of Connecticut.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, we all pretty much got sick of Connecticut.
Decided to move
It's
up
a really
here.
boring place.
Yeah, obviously you guys have gotten pretty far coming to Boston.
Yeah. Really good pizza in Connecticut, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Best pizza in the world.
It's the only reason to live there.
Okay. How'd you hook up with Big Time Records?
Jeff Weiss, who was the big time representative in Boston, was a fan of ours since he worked at the Harvard radio station while he was going to school there, and he really dug us, and he convinced the president of Big Time to sign us.
Wow, so that's when you recorded Positively Dumptruck.
Right.
Yeah, last August.
Where did you record that?
Down in Winston-Salem at Mitch's Drive-In.
Mitch's Drive-In.
Mitch Easter's.
Drive-In.
Oh, that's active.
Right.
Yeah.
And who produced that album?
Don Dixon.
Don Dixon of REM fame, I guess you might say.
I guess you might say.
R.E.M., Fetchin'
Marty
Bones,
Jones.
Marty Jones.
He's done a lot of people.
So there is obviously a big difference between working on a big time label and
Yeah.
working on a minor label. What's the difference?
Well, you have a whole staff at the record company working the record now, whereas, you know, we basically did it ourselves and for the first record and didn't do that much because we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And so now we have, you know, an office in LA that's calling all the radio stations and saying, hey, you know, you playing this, and, you know, how is it going?
Are you doing better commercially or college radio oriented?
College.
We're in top
really
5.
well.
Top 5, really?
Yeah.
That's great. How many cuts are on this new record?
10.
10.
10 songs.
Yeah.
So how long did you say it took to record?
Took 2 weeks.
Really?
2 full weeks.
So, you know, that's strange because you look at, you know, when you did the first album, or record, whatever you want to call it, it seemed to take a lot longer, and then you worked harder.
It took longer, but it took less time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, we were
It was
working.
2 weeks, 12, 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of work.
Non-stop. Yeah, it was a lot of work.
That was down in North Carolina.
Right. I mean, we just go in there at like noon every day and get out of there at about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Wow.
And then just go back there the next day. That's all we did. We had 9 days of recording.
Do you have certain styles of writing your songs?
I just sit down when the feeling comes on and write the song.
So do you got music and then you put lyrics to it?
I usually
Write
have,
lyrics?
it depends. Sometimes, I mean, I have like a whole bunch of tapes with music on them and then a whole bunch of lyrics in books and just
kind of work it out.
Yeah, kind of. I hardly ever write them together at the same time. Usually just write them separately and then later on put them together.
Any good antics or stories you can tell me about times on the road and gigs you've played?
No, we don't have any.
I love
on that one. No, it's a lot of fun being out on the road. I mean, I can't wait to get out there. I hope we're gone as long as we possibly can be, because there's something great about being in a different town every day, and you know, you don't have time to like worry about your problems and stuff. It's just like constant, you know, different experiences, and like you're meeting different people every night and playing for different people.
What was the longest tour you went on?
It was about 2 weeks.
2 or 3
We
weeks.
Out to the Midwest about a year and a half ago.
And I love to ask this final question. What's the ultimate goal, both individually and as a band, for each of you musicians?
This is yours, Seth.
I mean, my goal is just to be able to like to be in a band and live off that and not have to worry about having a job and another source of income and just be able to concentrate on just writing songs and playing.
Do you all have other jobs now, dude?
Yeah.
Whatever. Gotta do it, I guess, guys.
Yeah, to a certain.
Yeah, we're all also probably going to lose our jobs in about a week.
Once you go on tour, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Sid?
Well, it's pretty much the same. I'd like to not ever have to go into, you know, like a place from 9 to 5 every day and work.
Yeah.
It seems like such a waste. Seems like I could do so much. You know, I could be reading books and like writing songs and like watching Perry Mason. Like something. You know, it's just like such a waste going to work. I really don't want to ever have to work again.
These guys have pretty much said it. I love music, and that's what I want to do.
All right.
That's what I want to. I don't want to have to go to work 9 to 5.
All right. Well, thank you for having us in your lovely basement rehearsal space. It's great down here. And
Thanks a
best
lot.
of luck
Thank
to
you.
all of you.
Where the hell were you?